What's going on? What's going on? It's Lady Dre, and welcome to Healing Session. I hope that you're having an amazing, abundant, prosperous, loving, fulfilling, masterful, purposeful, harmonious day. I hope that this message finds you well. Okay, so for day 11 of DreCember, we are getting back to the basics. That's the basics of healing, okay? So, 1. Is there something that you want to change in your life? Is there something that you know that you need to change within your life? Is there something that you feel that you can do without in your life? Is there something that you know no longer resonates with you in your life? Is there something within your life that you know that you must let go? Is there something in your life where you feel as though it's time? It's time to upgrade. It's time to make some changes. It's time to shift some perspectives. It's time to change some mindsets. Now, if you've answered yes to any of those questions that I asked, that is the first step. The first step is recognizing that you know that it's time. It's time to make that change. It's time to step up. Take that first step. It's time to have that talk with yourself. Have that realization with yourself to know, like, I know I can be doing better. I know I should be doing better. So what am I going to do about it? Now, granted, yes, you can ask yourself those questions, and it may take some time for you to actually be real with yourself to say, yes, I need to do that. It may take some time for you to actually put the action and effort forward to make that change or to make that shift. But it starts with you first recognizing, it starts with you first having that acknowledgement. It starts with you having that realization to know that it's time for you to make that change. Like I said, it's easier said than done. However, that is the basic step to even beginning your healing journey, is you having that real talk with yourself and saying, I need to make that change. I need to change my mindset. I need to feel better about myself. I need to do something that's going to make me feel great about myself. I need to let go of this bad habit. I need to let go of this attitude. I need to let go of this lack mindset. I need to let go of feeling that I'm not worthy. Because ultimately, you know what's holding you back. You know what's not allowing you to move forward, to show up as your best self. You know. And when you begin to have those realizations about yourself and your journey and where you want to be and that intention, that's where you start. That's the basics. That's back to the basics. That is the basic of you understanding, okay, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to shift my mindset. I'm ready to shift my timeline. I'm ready to shift my consciousness. But it starts with you. It starts with you having that awareness, you having that realization, you having that understanding that you know that it's time for you to step up. To step up into your purpose, right? To step up in your journey. To step up and be your best self. So whatever it is that you know that you want to make that shift in, it starts with that awareness. And once you are aware, and once you understand that you know that that's where you want to focus on, and it doesn't have to be all those things at once. It can be one thing. Start with just that one thing. Start with you understanding that, okay, I'm going to make a change in how I show up. I'm going to make a change in how I react or how I respond. I'm going to make a change or shift my mindset in how I allow someone to get me out of character. Because once you know that you can be able to focus on that, dedicate yourself to that, then that's where you begin that healing. That's where you begin to understand just the journey and the path that you're on. But it starts with you having that realization, having that acknowledgement, and understanding that I know what I want to do. When you have that intention there of being your better self, of being your best self, it initially starts with you having that realization and that awareness. And once you have that, you can't unsee it. You can't undo it. So I encourage you to have those talks with yourself. It doesn't have to be with anyone. Whether you're writing it down in a journal, whether you're having a conversation with yourself when you're taking a shower, whether you're looking in the mirror and having that conversation with yourself, you know what needs to be done. You know what things need to be changed. You know what shifts need to happen. But it starts with your awareness. So I encourage you to have those hard talks with yourself. Because when you begin to have those conversations with yourself, you will begin to learn what your triggers are. You will begin to understand how you operate and how you move. But you have to first have that conversation with yourself. So I encourage you to have that conversation with yourself. I appreciate you. Now make sure you leave a comment in the comment section and tell me the things that you want to work on. Tell me the things that you want to be able to start focusing on to be your best self. All right? I love you guys. I appreciate you. And y'all be easy.